Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I cook some fish in coconut milk. It's easy to make and it takes no time at all. So I have some trout here. I lime and salt it with pepper and vinegar, and that is a pre-marinade right there. These are some of the ingredients that I'm using, and as I work along I'm going to show you the rest of the ingredients that I'm using. So I did wash off the lime, salt, vinegar and pepper from the fish and pat it dry. Chop some onion, garlic, tomatoes, some parsley that was actually drying up, some dry thyme. I have some unsalted butter, cubes, smoked paprika, complete seasoning, black pepper, some salt. The complete seasoning is made up of a combination of dried seasonings and spices. So over medium heat, I add the pan with a little bit of oil and some unsalted butter. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let this melt down a little, and I'm going to add some garlic into this pan. You want to cook the garlic until it becomes fragrant. All right. I'm also going to be adding some onions, and feel free to use the purple onions if you want. And then you're going to toss it around, just let it cook until it starts to soften up. This recipe is easy to make as long as you can get some nice fresh fish. Make sure that you clean it well and lime and salt it well, guys, trust me. Once the onion and garlic starts to soften up, I'm going to add some chopped onions into here. And I love to use fresh stuff. When it comes to my seasonings, I didn't add any fresh seasonings today, but I did have some dried ones preserved aside, so I had to use that. Nonetheless, you're still gonna come out with some very good flavors in your pot. So at this time, I forgot that I had coconut milk, guys, the milk powder, so I used it. I normally like to use the freshly grated coconut. I had none, but this is just going to add an additional little flavor into my fish dish. So I'm going to toss it around and then go ahead and add some water. You want to add some water just so that you can cover the ingredients in the pot, not too much of water, because remember, we're doing actually like a steamed fish with some coconut flavor. That's basically it. At this time, I'm going to add my parsley. As you can see, it starts to dry, and my dry thyme. Then I'm going to cover the pot and let it come to a boil. Once it starts to boil, it's time for me to go ahead and add the fish. Yes, as you can see, I did not put any green seasoning, but the pepper, the salt, the lemon, and the vinegar would have pre-seasoned the fish. Normally, we normally season fish, but this time, no big deal. Pop it into there. And then the combination of seasonings that I showed you earlier, I mixed them well. I'm going to list them in the description box below. You can go check it out. And also you can use any seasonings of your choice when it comes to cooking. This is what I had on hand, and this is what I use. So you don't definitely have to use what I use. Just go ahead and flavor your pot with what you have to your likings. So I'm going to use a spoon and just pour the liquid over the fish, just so that the seasonings can seep down into the liquid and then boil back into the fish to bring in that good flavor, guys. Now I'm going to add some hot peppers just for extra flavor. You can omit this. And of course, some butter right up into there. And once I add the butter, guys, trust me, that's where the extra flavor comes in with the coconut milk. Cover the pot again and let this cook for about 5 minutes. Remove the cover. Then we're going to add some okras up into here. What's a steamed fish without okra, guys? I love okra when it's steamed, and I prefer to eat steamed okra than fried okra, trust me. Place it there, cover again, and let this cook for about 3 minutes, because at this time you just want the okra to soften up. There you have it. I'm just going to shift the fish around, making sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Yes, the liquid looks a little thin, but once it cools down a little, it's going to be thick enough. And I'm cooking it like this just so that I can use it with some white rice. Taste your pot to see if it needs anything else. And voila, mine is good. And that's our fish dish, guys. It's all done. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Enjoy, and don't you forget to like, subscribe, and share my video. See you soon.